All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers Week 18 at home, playoffs on the line, pride on the line against the Chicago Bears. I absolutely can't wait. I know my fellow Packers fans can't wait as well. Jordan Love's coming off a phenomenal week. The Green Bay Packers are coming off a phenomenal week on New Year's Eve, where Jordan Love threw for 256 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now, what we're seeing right now is the most touchdowns ever by first and second year players. So everybody is around the same age. This is the youngest roster in the league. This is the youngest offense in the league. And Jordan Love is continuing to just put on a performance pretty much since week 11. Now, even before week 11, we saw plenty of wow throws. We saw plenty of wow potential. We knew something was there. But Jordan Love has gotten this Green Bay Packers team with all the inconsistency defensively and all of the inconsistency health-wise to critical offensive players, guys like David Bakhtiari being down. Christian Watson's been injured at various points throughout this season. He should be back for this upcoming Sunday's game, by the way. Aaron Jones, was pretty much hobbled for most of the season. Dontavian Wicks has been hobbled. Luke Musgrave's been hobbled. Like, all things considered, the dude's done a phenomenal job. Jordan Love, 63.1 completion percent, 30 touchdowns, only 11 interceptions, 93.8 passer rating. And folks, I absolutely can't wait for the future. And I can't wait for this Sunday. And if the Green Bay Packers make the playoffs, I don't know how it can get much sweeter than that. We talk about it on this channel all the time. Like, for me, heading into this season, like 7-8 wins would have been fine for me. 9 wins / a playoff appearance / most importantly, knowing Jordan Love is my quarterback of the future. That's what I wanted to see. And we saw that pretty much immediately. I know they went through some hardships. They went, the 4-game losing streak, being embarrassed against the Las Vegas Raiders on primetime television. I just watched an absolutely hyped Jordan Love mix, and it just got me really fired up. And I figured I'm sicker than a puppy right now. I don't think that really makes any sense, but why not just talk some more Packers? So before we get any further into it tonight, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We're posting Packers videos pretty much every single day right now. So Packers fans, if you could try and get this video to 500 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So Jordan Love is the only quarterback in the league to throw for over 800 yards, 16 plus touchdowns, 1 or fewer interceptions, and a completion percentage of 68 over a span of 7 games this season. The last quarterback, for comparison, to put up these numbers in the National Football League was Aaron Rodgers in his 2021 MVP season. In fact, to go even further, the most games with 3 or more passing touchdowns and 0 interceptions in their first 17 career starts, Patrick Mahomes with 5, Dan Marino with 5, Brock Purdy's on that list with 5, and Jordan Love, as always, or obviously not as always, obviously with 5 as well. It's just unbelievable. And it's crazy even going back to like the start of the season. It's crazy going back to the 4-game losing stretch, where that was kind of what the hype video was all about, is you have all these, national media members, guys on TV, guys on the radio, even some big names like Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowherd, all these guys saying, there's absolutely nothing there with Jordan Love. And it's even crazier going back to the draft, and everybody was just kind of confused why they drafted Jordan Love, let alone in the first round. But, we threw, 17 interceptions in his final year of college. Everybody was freaking out. And, if you're a Packers fan, man, right now, I like I said earlier on in the video, I don't know what would be better than a win on Sunday to get into the playoffs. And, I've been seeing some of the comments. I've been seeing some tweets out there saying, this kind of reminds me of the 2010 Packers. I've seen some comments out there saying, this reminds me of the Cincinnati Bengals from a couple of seasons ago. I obviously want to win on Sunday. And, a big reason is also just pride, because the Green Bay Packers have had the Chicago Bears number my entire life, pretty much. I want to say really quickly, I loved the fact that Aaron Rodgers said "we" on the Pat McAfee show. I absolutely love it. Aaron Rodgers, to me, is a cheesehead for life. I hope he retires with the Green Bay Packers. I love and respect that dude so much, and I'm so grateful and happy for every single thing he did for the Green Bay Packers in his tenure here. And yeah, he can say us to me, but guys, what we're seeing right now is it's magnificent. Now, I do want to say, I want to keep my expectations in check because, last year we were in a very similar situation, but it was much, much, much different. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, hold your horses. The Chicago Bears are a good football team. They've been playing, or they've been a really good football team in the last couple of weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. Justin Fields has been playing really well. He's been keeping the ball clean. And to me, that's just not even the point. I get it. You have the Detroit Lions of last year. You have the Chicago Bears of this year, and they're playing for pride. People are saying this is the Super Bowl. It's not even, that's just what you get in a rivalry. It's going to be a hard football game. But the point is, to me, the energy and the future of this team is so much different. We all saw the writing on the wall all season last year. Right? The writing's been on the wall for the last couple of seasons that Aaron Rodgers was gone from Green Bay. And last year was going to be his final game. And we're watching that Week 18 game, and it's like, man, this could be Aaron Rodgers' last game. And the future was so murky because it was like, what do we really have with Jordan Love? And we saw Jordan Love play a little bit against the Philadelphia Eagles last season. And if my memory serves me right, he went 7-7 with like over 100 yards and a touchdown throw to Christian Watson. But the future was bleak, because it was just a lot of uncertainty. It was like, all right, is Joe Barry going to be back? Is Matt LaFleur? Matt LaFleur is going to be back. But like, is Jordan Love even going to be the starting quarterback next season? What do we do from there? And it's just completely different. And in fact, it's not even close this season. And so when Jordan Love was asked, after the game, was like, are you guys more motivated this year because of last season than how last season ended? And he was like, I mean, not really. It's just a completely different team right now. And, even the future, the Green Bay Packers look so great. And I know everybody has these defensive concerns and everybody hates Joe Barry. I think he called a phenomenal game. Quay Walker even said it. He called a phenomenal game against the Minnesota Vikings. I think he also kind of sees the writing on the wall that this will be his last year as the defensive coordinator. But I get the defensive concerns, but folks, Jordan Love's the real deal, and that's all I really care about. And even just to speak on the defense, first off, Jaire Alexander, the dude's back from his suspension, class act. I mean, that's a professional, mature man right there. That's a leader right there. And I absolutely love it. And I hope he can, continue to help this team for many years to come. But I want to look at guys like Quay Walker. Quay Walker's got 109 freaking tackles on the season in like 13 games. I mean, this is a star linebacker in the league. I still have Rashawn Gary. I still have Jaire Alexander. I've still got all of these talented defensive pieces. My rookie, Lucas Van Ness. Like, the future of the Green Bay Packers, it is that good. And yes, maybe we're overreacting just slightly. We're letting our emotions get to us. But, like, at the same time, not really. This just genuinely feels special. It feels special. All right, but you got to get the job done this upcoming Sunday. So that's it for today, man. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. But guys, how are you feeling for Week 18 against the Chicago Bears? Give me a score prediction. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.